Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create your own VPN using WireGuard, one of the fastest and most reliable VPN protocol. Now, a VPN or a virtual private network encrypts your internet connection and routes it through a secure server. This hides your IP address, protects your data on public networks, and even bypass geo restrictions. Now, for us to run our VPN server, we need a VPS host, and I would recommend Fusiora. They offer reliable web hosting, VPS, and dedicated servers, and we are going with the normal Gemini server here. You could check among this list. You can use even the list plan right here, but I'm just going to go with the normal plan. You can register with my link in the video description. Now, after getting a VPS from Fusiora, you should be able to see your VPS right here. Now we can manage the VPS and then open our control panel. So for the sake of this video, we are going to rebuild this VPS. The VPS is the host we are using, and VPN is what we are trying to create. So let's click on rebuild, continue. Now you could name it whatever you want, so I'm going to leave this as etechbox R1. Now for the operating system, I'm going to go with Ubuntu and then choose the latest release 24.04 LTS, and then we can install Ubuntu. Install without SSH key. Now you're going to receive your host address and a password in your mail. Now we are going to connect to our server. You can use the terminal on Mac or Linux, and you can use PuTTY on Windows. SSH root at then your host name. Hit enter, and you can see there is a warning that remote host verification has changed. Now to fix this, simply run ssh -keygen -r and then your server address. So this is secure shell blocking access to our server, and this is leading to an error. So let's run this. Now we can run ssh root at our server address, and you can see, are you sure you want to connect with fingerprint? Yes. Now we have to enter our password from our mail. Just copy the password from the mail you received after creating the VPS and then paste. It is not going to visually appear, and then hit enter. So you can see we are now logged into our VPS, and we can begin creating our VPN. Now we are going to use a simple bash script to install WireGuard, and you can just copy and paste the commands from the video description. So what we're going to do first is to install WireGuard via script. So run the command, and then hit enter. We've downloaded WireGuard install script from etechbox. We can just do ls, and you should see wireguard-install.sh. Now we can do chmod+x and then our file name, which is wireguard-install.sh. This is going to make the WireGuard installation file executable. Hit enter, and then now we're going to run /wireguard-install.sh and then hit enter. Now we're just going to proceed with the default for each of these. So just hit enter, public interface ENS3, enter, WireGuard interface name WG0, continue, just continue, and we are ready for the setup. So hit any key to continue, and it should set up WireGuard. Now set up the client name, which is going to represent your VPN. I'm going to call this teema. Maximum of 15 characters, so make sure it's no more than that. And here we go, WireGuard is now up. Now we have to copy the config file for WireGuard, which is what we are going to use to connect. You could as well use this QR code here to connect, but let's just copy the config file. So you can do nano /root/wgo, which is the interface -client and then our client name is teema.conf. Hit enter, and you can see our information here. Now all you need to do is copy everything in this page, copy, and then we can create a new text file. I'm going to use Kate, create a new file. You could use Notepad if you're using Windows. Paste it there, then we save. We're going to save it in our download folder, and then we're going to save these as teema.conf, and then save. Now you can share this file to any device you want to connect your VPN to. So we are done with this file, so we can press Ctrl X to close the page, and we can close our terminal. Now you can head to your browser and download WireGuard. It is available for Windows, Mac, Ubuntu, Android and iOS, so you should be able to download. Now let's open WireGuard, and you can see how it looks like right now. Now we're going to import tunnel from file, so we'll click on it and then select our teema configuration file, import, allow, and then click on activate, and it is now running. It is as easy as this. Now we can head to our browser and then head to this website, whatismyipaddress.com. Now you can see my IP address is the IP address of my server. So basically this is how to create your own personal VPN using WireGuard. Now, is this better than a regular VPN? It depends. If you're a tech-savvy person that values full privacy, then yes. Commercial VPNs are easy for beginners and comes with support, but you're still trusting someone else with your traffic. This encrypts your internet connections and routes it through our VPS server right here. So this is going to hide our local IP address and protect our data on public networks. If this video was helpful, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notification. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.